Hi and welcome. Today I'm going to be removing the starter motor from my Moto Guzzi Le Mans 1000. It's had a few issues over the past year, and I thought since it's the middle of winter, this is a good time to take it off and have a look at it. Now the first thing we need to do is remove the earth lead from the battery. This will stop anything from shorting out while we're disconnecting the starter motor. Next we remove the wiring. There's one little connector here, and then we can undo the main battery lead. Okay, now the starter motor is just held on by two bolts, one here and one here to the bell housing. So we just need to remove these two bolts and we can take the starter motor off. Well, here's my starter motor. And starter motors are actually quite simple devices. There's the actual motor itself, a solenoid assembly, and the pinion gear, which engages with the ring gear on the flywheel. And the purpose of the solenoid is it does two distinct jobs. As the solenoid operates, and it's got a heavy coil in here and it pulls a metal slug down this way, there's a flat copper bar at the back here which engages across these two contacts here, which supplies motor from the positive side, which is this side's connected to the battery, to the starter motor here. The other job it does is there's a little pivot here, and that's the pivot point there, which flings that pinion gear out to engage with the gear on the flywheel. So the problem I'm actually having is that it's not engaging reliably with the ring gear on the flywheel. It does it most of the time, but even that varies from day to day. Sometimes it takes one or two attempts to start the engine. Other times it can be up to 8 times. And the motor spins, but the pinion gear doesn't seem to engage. Now the pinion gear does have 30 years of wear on it. I'm assuming this is the original starter motor. It certainly looks like it. And so, it could be a matter of replacing this pinion gear. That is a bit of a problem today because parts for these older Bosch starters are not readily available anymore. So perhaps my only option is to replace the starter motor. But then again, it may be possible to reprofile this pinion gear to allow it to engage a little bit more reliably. Anyway, I'll be getting a second opinion on that. So that will be in part 2 of this video. And I'll let you know then what the solution is to my problem, and I'll be refitting this starter motor to my Moto Guzzi. I'll catch you next time.